welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with T Zach. That's right, we're back and we have a really exciting recipe. I'm super stoked for this one because today we're going to be cooking the Odia Patrapoda. That's right. Now, a lot of you may not be familiar with this dish, apart from the Odias, I'm guessing. But the Patrapoda is a really fascinating dish. Now, I had the good fortune of traveling to Odisha last year for over a week, and Odia cuisine, like a lot of cuisines in India, is so underappreciated. It's often overshadowed by Bengali cooking, but it actually stands on its own. It's called.
In fact, a lot of Bengali dishes, and I'm going to hate for this, but a lot of Bengali dishes actually originated from Odisha because Bengali households for the better part of the last, say, 150 years had Odia cooks in them.
Sorry, back to my trip. Fascinating trip. The breadth and the expanse and the variety of that cuisine, the ingredients that they use, it's just spectacular. And one of my favorite dishes on that trip was what is called the patrapoda, which I'm going to be cooking today. Now, patrapoda means burnt leaves. Patra means leaves, and poda means, well, in Malayalam it means poda, like you go. But in this case, it means burnt. So burnt leaves, but essentially it's burnt leaves which have some stuffing in them. And today's patrapoda is going to be a chingudi patrapoda, which is going to be made with these beautiful prawns. But you can pretty much make it with anything. You can use mushrooms. In fact, the version I had at Alka Jana's house, where she taught me, was the palachatu patrapoda, which is made with straw mushrooms. These traditional Odia straw mushrooms, but you can make it with chicken, you can make it with fish, especially those tiny fish. You can make it with other vegetables as well. I mean, depending on the kind of vegetable, you might have to cook it slightly before you do it, but fascinating dish. Now, leaf cooking is pretty much prominent all over India. You'll find in a lot of different cuisines. We Malus make the meen polichadu, which is made in banana leaves, which is fish and banana leaves. The Gujaratis make panki, the Bengalis make bapa ilish, the Parsis make patrani machi. You have, like, leaf cooking is very popular all over the country, but what makes this dish really special is because it uses pumpkin leaves, or it uses edible leaves basically. The Odias like to use edible leaves which you can eat along with the stuffing, and that's why I love it so much. And it's also a great example of, like, total utilization, right? I mean, instead of just using the flesh or the fruit of the pumpkin, which we all do, they use all different parts of it. So stems are used, the skin of the pumpkin is used, and these beautiful leaves which my friends Nitin and Sangeeta got me. So let's get down to it. I'm going to go through the ingredients with you really quickly. So apart from the pumpkin leaves and the prawns, we also have green chilies, garlic, nimbu, lime, some onion, dhania or cilantro. We have turmeric powder, cumin seeds, mustard seeds, black mustard seeds, and mustard oil. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna make a paste that we're gonna marinate the prawns in, and for that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about maybe 1.5 teaspoons of mustard seeds, and I'm gonna soak it in a little bit of water. Just a little bit, maybe about quarter cup of water, and that's going to be soaking for about 10 to 15 minutes so the seeds kind of get softened. What I'm also going to do is add about half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. I'm going to add about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to add 1 green chili in there. And a little bit of turmeric, maybe about quarter of a teaspoon or even less. I don't have a lot of prawns here, so there's about 6 pieces of prawns, about 250 grams of prawns. Quarter of a teaspoon of turmeric. And then we're going to grind that into a paste. We have the paste ready. It's nice and golden. And what I've also done is I've chopped up the onions. I've got chopped green chilies, the remaining 2 green chilies. Again, depending on how spicy you want it, you can cut it down or go crazy. I like it spicy. And I've chopped up the cilantro as well. So we're ready to marinate the prawns. So very simple. We basically add the prawns in here. I'm going to just quickly take off the tails. These have been deveined. I'm going to add the chopped onions and the chopped green chili. And I'm going to add half the chopped onion. I'm going to have the remaining, keep it for later. And then take this and let's kind of mix it in there. Get all of that in there. Okay, I have to wash my hands. What I'm also going to add in here is salt. Be generous with it. And mustard oil. This is the kachigani, the raw mustard oil, which is potent. Again, if you don't like too much mustard flavor, you can use regular. I've added about 2 tablespoons worth, maybe a little bit more. There you go. Then, yeah, get your hands dirty, mix it all in. So it's really simple. There's nothing really much to it. But again, like I said, what makes it super unique is that it's cooked in the leaf and then you can eat the leaf as well. So it's just one of those really peculiar special dishes which I actually really love. Again, wash hands. I forgot, I have to add some nimbu. Again, the nimbu is also optional, but I like a little bit of balance of sourness in there. So a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. I think I'll switch to using a spoon to mix it. Oh, and we have some of this left in there as well, so let's not waste that. You just want to make sure the oil is completely emulsified into the mix. Okay, and we're ready to wrap the patrapoda. So you take your leaf, place it like that. In this case, the leaves are pretty small. If you get bigger leaves, you can put more than 1 piece. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put 1 piece of prawn in there. So they are mini parcels of patrapoda. Put a little bit of that masala with the onions, and then just fold it and wrap it. And there you go. You have cute little patrapodas ready to go. Okay. Repeat the process. Okay, so now that that's sorted, all we have to do is kind of cook this. Now, you could cook this on a tawa like this. Again, it'll turn out really well. A little bit of oil, medium heat, get the pan pretty hot, and then add these, and it's going to char nicely. But I've got a better idea. I got some charcoal, and I've set up this little apparatus over the flame, and I'm going to be cooking it over charcoal, so it gets a nice smoky flavor. This is how it's traditionally done. It's cooked over a charcoal flame, but I mean, in modern households, you don't really have a setup like this, or you don't really make a setup like this. You're not crazy like me. But yeah, it's pretty much goes straight on there. Ooh. You don't want to overcrowd them. Aren't they cute? And yeah, just let them cook. The leaves are really going to char, and it's going to be this dish is slightly bitter, but that's okay. I mean, a little bit of bitterness in a dish really with balanced out with all the other ingredients is great. Speaking of balance, you'll notice that I didn't add sugar. I've gotten off sugar for a while, added sugar for a while. But yeah, so let that cook. It's got all those flavors trapped in there. The prawns are going to steam in there and get charred in the process. It's spectacular. I'm sweating just thinking about it. Super excited. Like I said, you can replace this with mushrooms. You can do pretty much any sort of like do mixed vegetables like carrot and beans and pumpkin and green peas and things like that, and just mix them together with the same marinade and just cook them in there. Fish works really well. Chicken, if you want to do chicken mince, if you want to cut up the chicken really thinly and do it, that works as well. But yeah, it's just like a super versatile dish, really simple. If you can find edible leaves, nothing like it, but otherwise follow the same recipe with even like wrapping in banana leaves. You can wrap it in sal leaves. But just try this dish, okay? The Odia cuisine deserves it. The Patra Poda is a spectacular dish which we should all try. Turn up the flame a little bit. Yeah, let's get some charring action in there. Okay, maybe that's a little too hot. Maybe a little lower. What I have here is like a papad maker. I don't know if it's gonna kind of explode on me, but it should work, right? It should work. Yeah, it's starting to char, as you can see. Maybe I'll turn it again. But you can see that my house is going to be all smoked up, but you can see that smoke that's coming from the charcoal is going to give a nice, like, really intense, almost barbecue-y flavor to the Patra Poda. And yeah, it's going to, and the leaves are going to cook through, just spectacular. Okay, so now that's been cooking for about 10 minutes. I think it's time to pull it out. There you go. It's going to be really hot. I'll turn off the flame. Little bit of the leaf might stick to it. That's fine. Shows the beautiful prawns. And there you go. That's your Odia Patra Poda. Now this is a dish that originated from like the tribal villages, basically made with really easy ingredients available anywhere. But over time it's found its way into the towns and cities as well. I had an amazing version at a restaurant called Ballare, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That was recommended by my junior from college, Rajat Kirtiman. Which was spectacular. So I'm hoping this is the first time I've made this at home. I'm hoping that this comes pretty close, but I want you to try it. Alright, so I'm gonna squeeze some lime on it. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of dhania, and let's dig in. Oh my god. It's got a nice pungent kick from the mustard. The char is what makes this dish. I mean, like the char and the fact that it's a new kind of texture because eating charred leaves, not very commonly found. Prawns are wonderfully cooked. You'll be surprised the pumpkin leaves cook through as well. I'm skipping the pork. Maybe a little bit more lime. Oh my god. Eat this with rice, maybe a little bit of dal. I would eat it as is, like a snack. Make it for a great party. Odia party! Cheers!